Special Report. I'm Victor Nunley, and I am the Comic Hero. Now, right after I got off work today, I decided to go to Books A Million. There was only one book that I was really looking for, but I wound up buying 6 instead. So if you'll allow me, I'd like to reveal what those books are right now. Alright, first up is Superior Iron Man number 8. Now, in the last issue, we find out who was really behind the old Iron Man armor, and it was Tony Stark's conscience from 8 years before. And he was in the event that Tony Stark would do something dumb, or do something that would be the equivalent of mass destruction. This armor was to be activated in order to stop him, and that time is now. So it's Tony Stark against Tony Stark's conscience from 8 years before. Alright, next up is Spider-Gwen number 3. I've decided that I'm going to start collecting this book. Now, this book right here pretty much talks about is Gwen Stacy pretty much coming from a what-if Marvel universe. Now, what I mean by that was that she was bitten by the radioactive spider instead of Peter Parker. I mean, their roles were pretty much reversed. She was bitten by the radioactive spider, and Peter Parker fell to his death. And I'm going to find the first and second issues to that as well. Alright, next up are 2 issues of the same book, and that book is Uncanny Avengers. And first up is Uncanny Avengers number 2. And Uncanny Avengers number 3. Now, the lineup in this book is quite interesting. It's the new Captain America, Sam Wilson, Rogue, the Scarlet Witch, the Vision, Quicksilver, and Dr. Voodoo, and get this, Sabretooth. That's right, folks. Sabretooth is an Avenger now. And it's a very good book. I mean, Rick Remender delivers once again, and there's some awesome artwork by Daniel Acuna. Alright, next up is Silk number 3. This is, now Silk, whose real name is Cindy Moon, was bitten by the same radioactive spider that bit Peter Parker. And she gets her own book. And I hate to say this, folks, but she and Spider-Man are no longer dating. And she also became an intern at the Fact Channel, which is this new news network that's run by none other than J. Jonah Jameson. And she's dealing with, life in the outside world and all that, and then being a superhero. And then lastly, S.H.I.E.L.D. number 2. Now, this book is based on the TV series Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It combines elements of the show along with the regular Marvel universe, and it is a great read. Now, that's 6 I bought, which brings the total number of comics that I bought since December of 1997 to 6,798. Well, that's it for this Comic Hero Special Report. In next week's episode 63, which will be once again at Clint's Comics, I'm going to be taking your any questions, your questions for the any questions segment. I also have not only do I have a DC versus Marvel for episode 63, I also have a DC versus Marvel for episode 64. So, but if you want to get your questions to me, there's the contact information down there, and also DC versus Marvel. As long as it's DC and Marvel, that's all I care about. It doesn't have to be a superhero against a super villain or a superhero against anything goes, as long as it's one DC character against one Marvel character. All right, I'm Victor Nunley. I'm the Comic Hero. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you for episode 63 of Clint's Comics. Till then, be safe, be blessed, be a hero. This has been a Comic Hero Special Report.